Hey guys, today we're diving into an interesting chapter of American history, the German-American Bund, a pro-Nazi organization that operated right here in the United States from 1936 to 1941. They held rallies, ran youth camps, and spread anti-Semitic propaganda, all while claiming to be patriotic Americans. Let's get into it. The German-American Bund was founded in 1936, at a time when Nazi Germany was gaining power in Europe. Its goal? To promote Nazism among German Americans and win support for Adolf Hitler's regime. Leading the charge was Fritz Kuhn, known as the Bundesführer, a title that echoed Hitler's own Führer. Under Kuhn's leadership, the Bund grew to an estimated 25,000 dues-paying members at its peak in the late 1930s. Members swore a loyalty oath not to America, but to Adolf Hitler himself. They were even required to buy a copy of Hitler's autobiography, Mein Kampf. This wasn't just a fan club, it was a movement built on Nazi ideology. So, what did the Bund actually do? A lot. It's kind of unsettling. They had an armed wing called the Ordnungsdienst, or OD, modeled after the Nazi Party's paramilitary group, the SA. The OD members wore Nazi-style uniforms and trained for militaristic activities. Imagine stormtrooper wannabes marching on American soil. The Bund also ran about 24 summer youth camps across the U.S., targeting kids as young as 8. These camps, inspired by Nazi Germany's youth programs, aimed to indoctrinate German-American boys and girls into Nazi ideology. Think flags, ceremonies, German songs, and propaganda galore. To spread their message, the Bund published a newspaper called Deutscher Weckruf und Beobachter, the German Call and Observer. They also handed out pamphlets, screened German-made propaganda films, and attacked American newspapers that criticized Hitler. Anti-Semitism was at the heart of everything they did. The Bund's most notorious moment came on February 20th, 1939, when they held a massive rally at Madison Square Garden in New York City. Thousands gathered under swastika banners to celebrate George Washington's birthday. Yep, the Bund claimed they were true American patriots, but their speeches were filled with praise for Hitler and attacks on Jewish Americans. This wasn't just a meeting, it was a spectacle meant to show the world that Nazism had a foothold in America. But it also sparked protests outside, with thousands of New Yorkers showing up to oppose the Bund's hateful message. So what did the Bund want for America? Their 8-point plan tells us everything. White Christian supremacy, kicking Jews out of unions and government jobs, banning communism, stopping refugees from entering the U.S., and keeping America out of international conflicts. Does this sound familiar? It was a playbook straight from Nazi Germany, dressed up in stars and stripes. They also pushed German Americans to preserve their language and culture, buy German goods, and fight what they called anti-German propaganda. But let's be clear, their core mission was spreading hate, especially against Jewish people. By 1941, the Bund was falling apart. Internal fighting over who would replace Fritz Kuhn as leader weakened the group. Their last national convention in Chicago that August was a flop, with barely anyone showing up. The Bund's strong isolationist stance, opposing U.S. entry into World War II, put them at odds with a country gearing up to fight. Then came December 8, 1941, when the U.S. entered World War II after Pearl Harbor. The government had had enough. The German-American Bund was outlawed, and just 8 days later, on December 16th, the group officially disbanded. So what do you think about the German-American Bund? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe. We're going to do more deep dives into history. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.